Excuse me.
It's a woman who first discovered the body. I feel like I've seen her before.
You're Mr. Edgeworth, right? Do you remember me?
Yes. That case. From before.
Huh? Do you know her?
Yes, I do. At least I think I do.
My name's Kay Faraday. I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant. Why? You're such a cute assistant. I'm Penny Nichols.
Yeah, I keep her around because she's cute.
I'm an assistant in Global Studios. I'm in charge of the props and sets. It's nice to meet you.
Yes, that was it. I once handled a case that occurred during the filming of The Steel Samurai. This woman was a member of the show's staff, and she was involved in the incident. I must have met her on numerous occasions over the course of the case. But to be honest, I had completely forgotten about her. Yeah, I mean, she is forgettable. It's nice to see you again. The fact that you are here must mean that this place is...
Yes, this is sort of an outdoor film lot for Global Studios. They're shooting a movie right here, right now. I was the one first to arrive today, to set everything up for the filming. But everything seems strange. Those giant footprints, and that body.
I see, I shall examine the body. At any rate, could you please contact the police?
Yes, right away.
I'll have to take the time to listen to her story later. First, let's examine the scene. There are many things besides the body that concern me. I need to examine everything, every nook and cranny of this place. You know, since he's dead, why isn't he, like, fanned out again? Okay. Might as well see him.
Mr. Prosecutor, so we meet again.
Indeed, just a few days ago, we met at the detention center. Damn, to think all this happens in just a few days. Agent Langwin brings you here.
Just some boring work. Nothing you need to know about. You always pick the worst time to show up. Anyone ever tell you that bad things happen when you're around? Just don't get in the way of my investigation, okay? I must avenge the death of our president.
You arrived here before us. What were you doing in a place like this?
You suspect me?
Huh. Come now.
I heard a scream. It was a woman who found the body. After hearing the scream, I came in through that entrance over there. Apparently it wasn't locked.
Then why is there a lock on the ground over there? I should take a closer look.
When I got in, the woman who found the body was already running out the other exit over there.
So, he came here around the same time we did. Why were you at the Grand Tower?
Well, I had my reasons.
He also said something along those lines when we met at the detention center. Maybe he's really a fan of giant monsters, and he came to sneak a peek at the Mozilla set.
Giant monsters? I have no interest in such things.
He clearly doesn't think the murderer is a monster either. Why would it fucking be a monster? What the fuck? Was that ever, like, a legit thing? It's regrettable what happened to the president.
Yeah, Huang was the pride of Zhengfa, and yet...
It seems like you were quite close to the president.
The previous head of the Lang clan. My father served under President Huang. Or Huang. Protecting the life of the president has long been our clan's greatest duty. I love the president. My old man received a great number of special medals from the president himself. As a token of his trust, the president left his will in the protection of the Lang clan. Those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan, our family treasure, so to speak. Who would have thought the day to unseal that will would arrive so soon?
So then I guess the president was like a close family friend. Huh? But during the incident in Gourd Lake, where weren't you with the president, Mr. Lang?
Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life. But then he suddenly changed. It's as if he became an entirely different person.
Oh my god, he became an actual different fucking person.
Nowadays, he doesn't even have a shred of faith in the police force of Zhengfa.
12 years ago. I wonder when on then.
Even so, I still respect the man.
Look, this is fucking AA. If someone's changed overnight, that means it's just a fucking different person. Literally every goddamn time. Every goddamn time. Without fail.
Zhengfa is a small country, but he carried the nation with his strength. Damn it! Just what were his bodyguards doing?
Have you already contacted the embassy?
Yeah, of course. I've also informed Zhengfa and my clan as well. It's gotten pretty hectic out here, what with the will and all. But it'll be the same here, once the bodyguards show up. If you don't want to see me rip into them, I suggest you get out of here soon. Mr. Prosecutor, right now I'm just a single Interpol agent. A literal lone wolf. Ugh. They probably won't let me be in charge of the investigation, but you better believe my fangs are as sharp as ever. I'll definitely capture the culprit with my own hands, and you'd better not get in my way.
Okay. Whatever you say, buddy. Wow, it really is the president. Yes, to think we saw him alive just a few days ago. That would make this a presidential assassination, right? This is a bit flashy for an assassination. I won't rest until I've inspected everything. Ah, this thing. What's this white thing? Wait, is this a bone? It looks like we've got a new case on our hands. Looks less like a bone and more like some kind of horn. I assume it's gonna be... I don't have the thingy. Like the other horn for the thingy, like the little cow thing. There are no visible external wounds, but it's clear that he's already passed away. So then I guess he really did get stepped on by a monster? Huh, that's impossible. Silly. Huh? Don't the president's clothes look a bit dirty to you? Indeed. Those appear to be some sort of yellow stain. I bet it's monster drool. Something else. Okay, please be more serious. We'll need to have forensics take a closer look at this stain. So this was the state of the body. I should make a note of it. I want to know what the fucking... He looks weird. Let me zoom in. Like, it just looks very weird. There are broken pieces of concrete scattered all around the president. Yes, they're probably scattered about when the ground got damaged. And that must have been when the monster's foot went thud. If the culprit was actually a monster, I would have fucking seen it. Kind of looks like a hoof. The way it's split in two like that. Yep, it definitely looks like a monster's footprint to me. And there's even 3 of them, Mr. Edgeworth. Okay. There are no such things as monsters. Do you honestly believe they exist? No, not really. But wouldn't it be cool if they did? We're searching for the truth, Kay, not for what is cool. Give me. Fuck it. God damn it. I was gonna say just, you know, never know. I need to think this over. Fuck off. You know, just seeing what comes up. Mozilla. There's a monster costume in front of this building. Well, the feet aren't that big. Mr. Edgeworth, is that really a costume? Maybe it's actually the monster who made all these footprints and just shrunk itself down. I'll say this one more time, so listen carefully. There is a monster costume in front of this building. It's just a costume. Lotta, please. Miss Nichols, where does this entrance lead to? It's connected to the Grand Tower lot. Does this case also have something to do with that building? The building with the secret for 51st floor, where the black market auctions were being held. It wouldn't be strange if it were still hiding a few more secrets. Like a monster, obviously. This lock and chain. Ah, someone cut through the chain! What? I'm pretty sure it was locked up properly yesterday, though. It's possible the culprit forced his way in through here. What is it? It's completely dented in. How did this happen? There is indeed a huge dent in the fence over there. Something rather heavy must have struck it in order to make a dent like that. It wasn't like that at all yesterday. It wasn't. This dent was made last night. Okay, you guys are gonna fucking calm down. Fuck it. Okay. Fuck. We're gonna get... I'm about to get absolutely fucking rolled by this logic. Holy shit. Looks like a footprint. There are three footprints. They're shaped like hooves. Sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll just do this one. Because, like, my argument would be, why would they cut it if he could just step over it? Okay. Yeah, sure. Might as well talk to Lotta, I guess. What do you want? I'm a busy gal. You best not get in my way. Why are you so obsessed with that monster? Such a thing couldn't possibly exist. What do you say? I ain't letting that pass. Fuck. Mozilla lives! I'm sure of it. It's the mightiest monster on this side of the Pacific Rim. I don't suppose you have some kind of basis for that. I saw it with my own two eyes. What? You saw it? No way. Yes way, the mighty Mozilla was really here. Last night when I was on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower. When you mean you were snooping around the black market auction? That's right. It was right around when I took this here photo. That's the photo of the person in the red hood. This was Joe Crane, right? Yes. Yeah, you see those blinds right next to the red hood? Well, the mighty Mozilla was on the other side. What? But there's nothing in the photo. It's mighty hard to capture something like that from such a distance. Okay. But I seen it as plain as day. Mozilla's giant eye was peering in through those blinds. The monster was peering in. Looky here, now ain't the time for this.
Now, of course not. Now it's not. I gotta gather my materials. Y'all are in the way. Now go on, get. Shoo, shoo. How absurd.
Mr. Edgeworth, you must be completely dumbfounded right now, aren't you? Was it that clearly written on my face? Well, let's talk to her, I guess. Sorry about earlier. I was a little flustered.
Were you here alone?
Yes, I arrived before everyone else today in order to get things prepared. When I entered the lot, I immediately noticed those giant hoof prints.
The monster's footprints, right? Weren't you surprised?
Yes, because they hadn't been there yesterday evening.
So that means the footprints were made last night.
Well, when I first saw them, I thought they were part of a set. But when I got closer to the studio, I saw that a person had collapsed.
You didn't notice until you got closer.
Lately, it seems my eyesight has gotten worse again, and my glasses aren't strong enough. As I approached the body, I finally realized what it was. I was so scared I ran away.
And that was when she ran into us. You said they were filming a movie. Could it be The Steel Samurai?
No,
So it wasn't.
we're making a monster movie this time around. Have you heard of the Mighty Mozilla series?
I'm sorry, but no.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't interested in anything other than the Steel Samurai, after all.
That's not...
I guess that's to be expected, as the promotion of the film hasn't really started yet. The Mighty Mozilla, its revival breaks its 12 years of silence. It's the long-awaited sequel to the original series, so the staff are all fired up. The film is set at the Grand Tower, so we're filming on location around this area.
Come to think of it, yesterday.
Yeah, yelled cut.
What's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower?
Cut. Excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie and,
I saw them filming something. Then. It must have been this.
I bet it ends with Mozilla completely destroying the Grand Tower. I wonder. You'll have to look forward to finding out in the theaters. If you like, you can have this.
Let's see. The battle of the century. Now it meets its greatest rival. Mighty Mozilla versus Gordy. Wait, Gordy?
This time it won't just be Mozilla. A rival monster appears as well. Have you heard of it? Gordy of Gort Lake. Ah, wasn't it the talk of the town 2 or 3 years ago?
Yes. It was so fucking stupid.
Just a fucking goddamn body. It's a mysterious monster living in Gord Lake. By chance, someone took a photo of it.
It wasn't just the talk of the town. It was also involved in a court case. Gordy, huh? Now there's a name I don't really want to remember.
When the director caught wind of that rumor, he decided to add it into the story.
I get the feeling he was a bit late to catch on.
Please look forward to seeing the showdown between these two rival monsters.
Monster movie flyer data jotted down in my organizer. Is there anything out of place with what I've investigated so far? I should confirm what the security situation was like at the scene of the crime. Miss Nichols, was the entrance to this place locked?
Yes, it's locked with this.
What?
It's one of those types where you have to put in the correct numbers to open it, right? Those are so fucking easy to open too, goddamn. All it takes is fucking time and patience. Just cycle it 001, 002, 003. Oh god. I have done that before and it's so fucking annoying. But hey, once you get it right, then it's like, hell yeah. I feel like a god.
About this combination lock, was it also properly locked today?
Yes, when I arrived here today, it was locked tight.
Who knows the combination?
The producer, the director, the staff, and the actors. I think everyone involved in the movie knew about it. So anyone involved with the film could have opened the combination lock and gone in. But they didn't necessarily have the key. That means it eliminates the people with the key, but it keeps the people without a key in suspicion that opened this up. Brilliant. Fucking big brain. The wrinkles are moving. Because this technically would seem like a contradiction, but it's not. The front entrance, which leads to the Tower Plaza, was locked with a combination lock. Oh, that was the back entrance. Never fucking mind. It was anyone that wasn't that. At the other end, the lock on the rear entrance, which leads to the Grand Tower, was broken. Now, where does this lead us? I thought it was on the same thing. Never mind. I know this one. The culprit entered from the rear entrance, right? Exactly. And knowing this, we now understand one more crucial fact. The culprit must be someone who didn't know the number to unlock the combination lock. Exactly. Right. If they knew the code, it would have been way easier to enter from the front entrance. Entering through the back door is common sense for a thief. It's much less conspicuous. We can't underestimate a culprit who thinks like a thief. Please keep your guard up. She sure becomes lively all of a sudden when this subject gets brought up. To put it simply, everyone involved with this movie knows the combination for the lock. In other words, it's quite likely that the culprit is someone who's not involved with the film. Interesting. I had it completely fucking reversed. Small brain. I got more info, so maybe I can, like... Oh, I can deduce now. Okay. Spot somehow connected. It's gonna be the Mozilla thing. Doesn't this horn belong to that monster Mozilla? You're right, it looks like it. Maybe it's a prop for the film. Based on the size of the horn, the head should be quite large. Wonder how it ended up here. I'm sure we'll find out if we ask someone on the staff. I'm gonna ask you. Oh, God, wait. Can I, like, pick it up? No, fuck. I already checked this okay. Well, if he's gonna say he already checked it earlier, that means I've fucking done everything, so I can't actually pick it up and, like, bring it over here and talk to her. But she'll know. Yeah, there you go. About this horn. Have you ever seen it before? Huh? That's Mozilla's horn. It's a model we made to use in our ad campaign. Where was it? It was on the ground by the back entrance. That's strange. Mozilla's head should have been stored on the studio roof. Suppose the head would have to be rather large, wouldn't it? Oh, okay. That's what she saw. It's just in the roof or whatever, and that it's the eye. So the shades don't lead outside. It's just like the head's still there. Or there was a fucking crane. That's way more fucking likely. Like they're moving a crane around, and that's like, so you can see the head, and it looks like it's moving around. Something like that. It's either or. Yes. It's not as big as the real thing, of course, but it's quite large. Look, you can see it from here. Oh yeah, the little thing is off of it. See, it's right there. It certainly is large. But you can see it cracked off of it. Or at least something's cracked off of it. There sure are a lot of interesting things around here. It's the equipment we use for filming. The Mozilla costume and the camera crane. Hey, look, crane. They really are treasures. It's kind of exciting. Except I assume bigger. It's possible that some of the equipment was used in the crime. I'd better take a closer look. Alright. I wonder what this iron pole is for. Oh, maybe it's used to practice tree climbing. No, this is a film crane. It's used to capture footage from high locations. Right now it's not attached, but normally there would be a camera connected to the end. I get it. This would be perfect for scoping out places you're trying to steal from. Do you think they would let me borrow this? And how exactly, may I ask, do you intend to bring it back home with you? Mr. Edgeworth, you can take the base, and I'll take the top part. Does she actually expect me to help her? If we can take it nice and slow, we might be able to make it to your house, Mr. Edgeworth. Not only do you want me to help you carry it, but you plan to leave it at my house? Yeah, because she's staying there. Duh. They've been stored on the roof. Maybe I connect these. Yes. The dent in this fence and the broken horn. I feel like the head hit the wall and it broke the little thingy off. Neither of these were there yesterday evening. Based on the fact that these two things have changed. Could Mozilla's head have... Indeed. The head was on the rooftop, may have tumbled down onto the ground. This is a new possibility, which would mean that... Was he fucking stepped on by the monster's head? They were just crushed by monster head? That doesn't explain footprints. We may have found the missing murder weapon. Really? I really doubt it is that, but, you know. At the moment, I can only say that it's just a possibility. If the giant monster head had fallen off from the studio roof... that could definitely be a murder weapon. Miss Nichols, may we investigate the studio roof? The roof? Okay, I understand. Go on ahead, but the stairs can be a little bit slippery, so please watch your step.
Mr. Prosecutor, I'm gonna take my leave here for a bit.
Okay, bye.
There's something I have to check.
Agent Lang, I wonder if he's caught on to something. Move it.
What'd you say? Guess you're just a brat with no manners.
And you're an annoying old man. Quit your yapping already. I'm terribly sorry. Come on, John. Fuck you. What are we gonna do? What are you doing? Who is that? Someone from the police. Why'd you suddenly pick a fight with them? Huh. That sure was a tense standoff. He didn't budge an inch, even before Agent Lang. And I budge. Allow me to introduce you. This is John Marsh. He's a lead actor in our movie.
A kid? Lead actor? Is this child?
Hi, I'm Kay Faraday. Nice to meet you. It's Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Prosecutor. He's a pretty famous prosecutor, you know. He's not wearing a prosecutor's badge. Ugh. He's frightfully perceptive. Fucking piece of shit kid. Ah! Don't look at this dead body. It's just a fucking dead body.